Have you ever wondered how our day-to-day activities might be impacting the world around us, especially the habitats of countless wildlife species? The truth is that human activities like deforestation, urbanization, and agricultural expansion are causing profound changes in wildlife habitats, a process known as habitat destruction. Imagine a forest teeming with life being razed to the ground to make way for a new city or fertile land, home to myriad creatures being turned into a vast monoculture farm. These actions, while seemingly beneficial for human progress, are causing the loss of millions of acres of wildlife habitats every year. This habitat destruction leads to a dramatic reduction in biodiversity, the variety of life in a particular habitat or ecosystem. In fact, scientists estimate that species are disappearing at up to 1,000 times the natural rate due to these human activities. The destruction of habitats isn't just a threat to wildlife, it's a threat to the biodiversity of our planet. Why should we care about biodiversity? Well, biodiversity is the variety of life on Earth. It's the key indicator of the health of our planet. Think about biodiversity as the world's greatest library of life. Each species, each organism is like a unique book, filled with secrets and solutions to life's many challenges. But every time a species goes extinct, it's as if a book is being burned, its secrets lost forever. Habitat destruction, driven by human activities like deforestation, urbanization, and agricultural expansion, is like a raging fire in this library. It's causing species to vanish at a rate up to 1,000 times higher than normal. That's not just a number, it's a warning. It's a sign that our ecosystems, the complex networks of life that clean our water, purify our air, and regulate our climate, are on the brink of collapse. And let's not forget that biodiversity isn't just about plants, animals, and microorganisms. It's about us. We depend on biodiversity for our food and medicine. More than half of the world's population relies on natural resources for their livelihoods. But the loss of biodiversity isn't just an environmental issue. It's a developmental, economic, security, social, and moral issue as well. It's about preserving our planet's health and our own future. Our survival and that of countless other species is inextricably linked with the health of biodiversity. It's time we recognize and respect that connection. Now that we understand the problem, the question arises, what can we do about it? There are numerous ways we can step in to protect wildlife habitats. Let's start with the steps we as individuals can take. One of the simplest yet most profound actions is supporting conservation efforts. This can be done in various forms, from donating to wildlife conservation organizations, volunteering in local habitat restoration projects, to even adopting a more sustainable lifestyle. Did you know that by simply reducing our use of plastic, we can significantly decrease the amount of non-biodegradable waste that often ends up in natural habitats? Or that by choosing to consume sustainably sourced products, we can discourage industries that contribute to deforestation and habitat destruction? But individual actions, while crucial, are not enough. Communities and societies as a whole need to play their part too. This can involve setting up local initiatives aimed at preserving and restoring natural habitats. For example, community-led tree planting drives can help restore forest areas, while local cleanup campaigns can prevent litter from harming wildlife and their homes. Then there's the role of governments and policymakers. Stricter regulations need to be implemented and enforced to control activities that lead to habitat destruction. This includes better land use planning to prevent urban sprawl, tighter controls on deforestation, and stricter regulations on harmful agricultural practices. Let's take a look at the positive impacts of these actions. In the past decade, conservation efforts have led to an increase in the number of tigers in the wild, a species once on the brink of extinction. On a larger scale, the creation of protected areas worldwide has helped safeguard millions of square kilometers of land and sea, providing safe havens for countless species. But there is still much work to be done. According to the World Wildlife Fund, over 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity is still unprotected, underscoring the urgency for us to act now. We all have a part to play in protecting wildlife habitats. It's time to step up and take action. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. The future of our planet depends on it.